Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on an interesting or club activity at the high school level. It's called Group Interpretation, and it's a performance-based competition, IHSA competition, and we have a chance to meet a couple of the cast members in it and their coach, Tom Murphy. And so we're going to talk about what is group interpretation, what are they performing this year in competition. Before we get to that, Coach Murphy, can you tell us, what do you teach at Shepard? How long have you been here?
This is my fourth year here at Shepard High School, and I'm a special education teacher.
Okay, and how long have you been doing GI?
This is my fourth year with GI as well.
Okay, all right, good. And then how about this? What are you guys performing for GI this year?
This year we're doing The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. And so, a couple cast members. What are we playing in Wizard of Oz?
I'm Joy. I play the Wicked Witch of the West.
I'm Claire, and I play the Scarecrow.
All right. So we got the Wicked Witch and the Scarecrow. Maybe to provide a little bit of context, what does GI mean? Because this is not regular like fall play or spring play. This is something different, and it is an IHSA competition.
Correct.
And you're not doing the full Wizard of Oz 3-hour production.
No. So GI is a 30-minute play. It's very minimalist. So there are set pieces that each school uses, and they can put them together however they want. There's no props. Costuming is very minimal, so everyone will be wearing the same costumes. There's no props. I'll have some students who are being trees or maybe Toto or something like that. So it's a lot of interpretation.
Okay. It sounds like a challenge to boil it down to like a 30-minute production. Can I ask, what's involved in like choosing, like how do you choose Wizard of Oz versus any other production?
We really try to look at our students who have been involved in theater here at Shepard. So we look at who's done fall play, who's done the speech team, and try to base it on their strengths. So I looked at a lot of the students that I could expect to try out and looked at a play that was good for them.
Okay. I'm only smiling because it's going to beg the question. You looked at their strengths and said, we've got a Scarecrow, we have a Wicked Witch. And all right. You know, so I want to talk a little bit more about that. I'd like to ask each of you about what challenges or maybe what do you like also about the roles that you're playing. So, Joy, for you, like Wicked Witch, challenges in playing that role or what are you having fun with about doing it, preparing for it?
Well, one of the challenges I have is trying to like do different voice ranges a lot because the Wicked Witch has to go from like something deep to something high at the end of her melting scene, so that's pretty cool. And my favorite part is when I get to be dramatic and fall off the stairs and onto the floor. That's my favorite part ever. I love that part.
So like the physics, I'm not going to ask you to demonstrate the thing. Is there a chance, and Claire, I'm going to ask you the same thing, that we can get a sample of one of your lines, and I don't know if you want to include the range or the character of her. Do you have one in mind you can do?
A line? I think so, yeah.
Okay, you want to go ahead?
Okay. I'm incredibly terrible and I love it. Lots of badly dressed people out there.
I like it. All right, good sample, good teaser. Claire, I hope you're getting a line ready. All right, how about for you playing the Scarecrow? I mean, what are the challenges in playing a role like that, and what do you like about it, maybe?
Well, one challenge is that I have to like kind of choose how dumb I necessarily have to be because the Scarecrow doesn't have brains, obviously. But one thing I like with it is that it's very lighthearted, very fun, and I don't have to worry too much about it.
Okay. It is an interesting combination of, yes, he doesn't have a brain, and yet there is something fun about his character. Do you have a line you want to throw out? All right.
There's only one thing I'm afraid of, a lighted match.
It is a classic line in the movie. I've seen that part. All right, how about if we turn away from this for just a second? Favorite subject in school?
English.
Excellent answer. As a former English teacher.
My favorite subject is math.
Second best answer. I'm sure English is number 2, right? No, that's cool. How about this? Do you do any other clubs or sports or activities at Shepard?
Well, besides theater, I'm in Polish club, a lot of language arts club, and I'm also in speech.
Wow.
Besides GI, I'm also in contest play, which is very similar to GI, and scholastic bowl as well as mathletes.
Wow, you both have a lot going on here. Okay. How about, you're both sophomores. I mean, do you think about after high school yet? Do you want to take a run at that question? Like, what? Enjoy the next 2 years, but.
Well, maybe I want to work in the film industry. Like, I love writing, so maybe like an author or something, or a kindergarten teacher.
I like
Fit
it.
me. Yeah.
All right. No, I like the range there, and you have time. All right, you can sort it out in 2 years. How about for you, Claire?
I definitely want to go to college, possibly something in math. But other than that, I'm not sure specifically what.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Same thing. Take the time you have. All right. Fantasy question for all of you, including you, Coach. Favorite play or musical that you would? I mean, if you could, like, that's the one you'd love to see, or you saw it, and that was one of the greatest things you've ever seen.
My favorite musical is Book of Mormon.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
It's just fun. It's very entertaining, funny. So I really enjoyed that.
There is something about seeing a musical where you get to laugh and
Yes.
smile and enjoy it that way. Joy, how about for you? Do you have a favorite play or musical?
My favorite musical is Legally Blonde. I love the way it connects to like girls and stuff, and all the songs are so catchy.
Another fun musical for sure.
My favorite musical, I probably have to say Newsies because I like to watch everyone dance and then try to attempt and fail myself. It's really fun and entertaining to watch.
Okay, there is some, especially like choreography and how they do it and the arrangement of it. And again, another huge entertainment factor. All right, maybe this is related, maybe not. You get the call. We're going to pretend Hollywood or Broadway needs you. What production would you want to be in, and what role would you be playing?
Ooh, that's a good one. We'll go with what we did for fall play. I'd like to be Romeo in Romeo and Juliet.
You want to do the tragic hero?
Yes.
Tragic hero. Okay. Do I want to know why or?
We could skip that.
All right. Joy, how about for you? What would you play?
Gee. Oh my gosh. Can I say Hamilton?
Surely good.
I want to play Hamilton in Hamilton. He's such a fun role. I feel like he matches my energy. Well, Lin-Manuel Miranda, whatever his name is. I feel like he matches my energy. I love him so much.
All right. The lead role in one of the all-time greatest for
Yeah.
sure. Claire, how about you?
I'd probably have to say Regina George from Mean Girls just because of her vocal range, and I feel like it'd be a really fun character to play.
All right. I'm hoping. Now, I mean, I know the story. I haven't seen. She's not one of the mean girls, is she? Is she? You're one of.
She's like the lead mean girl.
All right. Well, I hope you all get a chance to be Romeo and to be Hamilton and to be the mean girl. All right. All right. Final question for all three of you. What do you like best about like either coaching GI? And it sounds like tremendous challenges involved in coaching a competition like that or competing in it.
I really like seeing the students come up with things. A lot of it's interpretive. I run out of ideas, so I give them some time to work on some things, come up with different ideas for them being a tree or something like that. So I like to see what they can come up with, and then it always works out better than the stuff I come up with. So.
Well, it is nice, a creative, collaborative effort,
Yes.
right? For sure. How about for you, Joy? What do you like about it?
Well, I love like all the friends I made so far because I did GI last year and wasn't talkative a lot. But this year I got to know everybody and it was so much fun to like connect with them since I know them better so we can have different ideas with each other.
Okay, it is nice that the friendships you form, the connections, people you might not normally have connected to, right?
I think my favorite part is the challenge because in GI you're not allowed to look at each other directly and you have this thing called focal points and I like that challenge. I also like just like the fun acting. Like it's a really fun experience.
Good. You got theater in you, it sounds like, yeah? All right. Well, ladies, good luck with Wizard of Oz. It sounds like a fun thing. Coach, good luck. I hope you guys do well in competition.
Thank
And I'm curious. I hope I get a chance to see the Wizard of Oz GI. It sounds pretty cool. All right. Thank you for coming in. I'm Dave Worslow. You've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight on GI Group Interpretation at Shepard High School this year, where they'll be competing, performing Wizard of Oz. Thank you for watching.